What's good, fight fans? It's Ashley's Corner. Shout out to the LDBC. I wanted to talk about Amir Khan a little bit this morning. Man, Amir Khan just wants to get his hands on a title shot that he hasn't quite earned. Um, I think it was ES News that took this picture, or Fight Hype, one or the other. I don't really remember. But it's a recent interview of him calling out Sean Porter. You know what I'm saying? He called out Sean Porter and Earl Spence Jr. again, but not Bud this time. He didn't call out Bud Crawford this time. Just Earl Spence and Sean Porter. Excuse me. Keith Thurman isn't even back yet. I think if Keith Thurman was back, he would call out Keith Thurman as well. But those are all the title holders. But just like I said, he didn't call out Bud this time. He did throw Danny Garcia's name out there for a rematch, though. You know what I'm saying? Amir Khan wants to stay relevant. In April, right after he fought Phil LoGreco, he called out Adrian Broner. He called out AB, and he also, I believe, he called out Vargas. He called out Jesse Vargas in April also. That's when he fought Phil LoGreco. In June, he called out Crawford. He called out Terrence Bud Crawford. All right. In July, when Bob Arum said that Bud and Khan was next, you know what I'm saying? Well, could be next. Amir Khan spoke up quick with a crazy facial expression on saying, "No, Manny Pacquiao is who I really want to fight." You know what I'm saying? So that's when the calling out Crawford stopped. When they called his bluff. Well, when Bob Arum called his bluff, now he doesn't say Terrence Crawford name no more. Now it's all about Sean Porter and Earl Spence. And whenever whenever Keith Thurman gets back, is he gonna be calling out Keith Thurman? Watch. And after the fight, when he fought the last person he fought, I think no, not the last person. When he fought Phil Greco, this is what he put on Twitter. You can look at it on the screen. It says that he stated in the Canadian press that Amir Khan hits a lot harder than Earl Spence Jr. and believes Amir would have the edge if they fought. And he said, and I quote, "I was blinded by his hand speed. I think he would he would knock Spence out." Now, that comment right there is set the tone for Amir Khan. After that comment, Amir Khan is smelling himself in a totally different way. All right. Amir Khan got dropped by Samuel Vargas, all right, a month ago. That was his last fight with Samuel Vargas. He got dropped, all right, by a fighter that got stopped by Spence. Spence beat his ass the whole fight. Spence wasn't in trouble, didn't get dropped, didn't get hurt the entire fight. He whooped Samuel Vargas' ass. All right. Can't. Amir Khan is scared to fight Kell Brook, all right, a fighter that got stopped and quit from a broken bone in his face, from eye socket being blown. But Amir Khan thinks that Phil LoGreco isn't setting him up for failure. He better wake the fuck up. No bull, yo. Just wake up, Khan. He's setting you up, yo. It's a setup. Earl Spence done fought and dismantled the person you're scared to fight. Earl Spence done fought and just whooped up on the person that dropped you in your last fight. This is recently. You can't even say, "Oh, well, that was then." This is recent. That was your last fight. It was like a month ago. Hell, shit. Amir Khan said that he favors Jose Benavidez to beat Crawford. Like, come on, yo. I mean, Amir Khan does talk a lot. I remember one of the subs said that Amir Khan talks a lot. Motherfucker just likes to talk. And I'm starting to believe that because he just says things to get attention. He just wants to stay relevant, like I've been saying. He been talking smack about Floyd. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get Floyd mad enough at him to get in the ring and fight. It's not gonna happen, yo. That shit is not gonna work. Floyd is the one person that you called out or said shit about that's not gonna get in the ring with you. He ain't gonna fight you. You know why? And it's not because he's scared or none of that shit. He don't want to give you the payday. That's how petty. Yo, Floyd is petty as shit. Floyd know that it's about money. You know what I'm saying? 80% of the time with these fighters, when they want to fight Floyd, they look at they have dollar signs in their eyes. They are trying to reach for the bag. Floyd will stop. Well, Floyd won't fight certain fighters just because he don't want them to get the bag. Amir Khan, you're one of them people. Not that he'll lose, he just don't want you to get that money. He don't think you deserved it. You deserve it. He's not gonna fight you, Amir. And on top of it, with the Earl Spence thing, Earl Spence called out Canelo, not the other way around. Canelo didn't come out of his face and was like, I want to fight Earl Spence. Earl Spence came out of his face and said he wanted to fight Canelo. All right. And didn't Amir Khan get dropped so damn hard by Canelo? His ancestors felt that shit. Didn't that happen? Didn't that happen, yo? And you got the person that you calling out that guy, calling out him. Like it don't make sense. It doesn't make sense. He's clout chasing just a little bit. I'm not saying that he won't get in the ring with any of these guys that he's calling out besides Bud. He already showed he ain't getting in the ring with Bud. Hell, I remember he said that he'll beat Manny Pacquiao's ass, and I think they sparred before. You know what I'm saying? Like, he'll fight all of these fighters because it's a payday behind it. And yes, he does. He does want a title because he ain't never really called out no Sean Porter. He ain't never called out Sean Porter until he got this title, this WBC joint right now. He ain't calling no damn Sean Porter. He calling out Porter now because Porter got a title. You know what I'm saying? He wouldn't even. I mean, he was talking shit to Crawford when Crawford said that he was going to move up to 147. He said on Twitter that's a bad idea, or you don't want to do that, or some shit like that. He just talks. He likes talking. You know what I'm saying? It's cool, and I respect Amir Khan to a certain degree because he will get in the ring and get his ass knocked out before he quits in the ring or backs out of a fight. But it's certain people he ducking as well, like Kell Brook. Somebody he been ducking for years, it seems like. Years with ass on it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he called out and said some smack to Bud Crawford, but he really didn't want that work. He really don't want that fight. But I honestly think, you know what I'm saying, like all that shit that was said about Bud was before he got in the division, or you know what I'm saying, before he got that title. Who knows right about now? You know what I'm saying? I really don't think he wants that work. And he's calling out Sean Porter. I think he really think he can beat Sean Porter. And because Phil Greco said what he said about his power and speed and he fought Earl Spence, he thinks he can beat Earl Spence. But I'm telling you, yo, he's going to die a glorious death. And he's going to get paid handsomely doing it. He's making sure he's going to get paid. He's going to get something out of it. It's going to be a big risk, but a high reward for him also, because he's going to get that bag if you fight Earl Spence Jr. or a belt. You know what I'm saying? And just the same thing with Sean Porter. But Danny Garcia's rematch, man, I don't know if he want to do that. He might have seen something different in Danny Garcia when he fought Sean Porter. And he might think that he's better now and he won't get caught. He know what he did wrong in the Danny Garcia fight. Shit, I know what he did wrong in the Danny Garcia fight. But I mean, that right there would probably give him good money and probably revenge a loss that's on his record. But Danny Garcia don't have nothing else to offer him like a title. You know what I'm saying? But so just like, you know, what Ticket said, I seen Ticket video on this. You know what I'm saying? If he was Danny Garcia, he would hop on it, and that's real talk. Danny Garcia really doesn't have much people to fight, and you know that was a real good highlight reel for Danny Garcia when he fought Amir Khan. So he might as well get all of that motivation back, and you know fight somebody that's a big name, but is a kind of a soft touch, you know what I'm saying, as far as because he's already fought Amir Khan and knocked him out. Like, so I don't see that as a bad idea. He might as well go ahead and do it. But the guy just likes talking, man. That's my point. He just says whatever. But I mean, I'll watch him fight any one of them people. I ain't fronting. I'm a fan. Always like and subscribe to the channel. Peace.